Hello everyone, Pastor KP here. Welcome to Free Doulos TV. Just wanted to share something with you here. So I got a call this morning. Unfortunately, it was on a sad note. A gentleman from one of my former churches passed away. And, you can hear the person crying on the phone. And, I spoke to a couple other individuals and they too were crying and they were saddened by it because, it was a nice gentleman. He was very friendly and very helpful to the church. I visited with him while he was in the hospital. He was suffering from a terminal illness. And while I was there, we spoke together, we laughed, and I shared with him some passages of scripture to encourage him and to let him know that while he's going through this particular situation in his life, God has not abandoned him. He'll never leave us nor forsake us. We may feel that way sometimes, but he has not and will not abandon his people. In terms of the whole idea of death and sickness and, illnesses and all that sort of stuff, man, or diseases, especially the terminal ones, sometimes it's not something very comfortable for us to deal with because, we obviously think sometimes about the fact that, we lose people because of, diseases, right? I lost my 17-year-old brother to a lymphatic cancer. I had to bury my grandmother, right? I also had to bury my cousin. I had to deal with quite a few experiences in my ministry from not just generally speaking, but from a personal standpoint, right? As far as wrestling with this whole death thing. Let me say this, as Seventh-day Adventists, we don't believe that when you die, you go straight to heaven or straight to hell or some different dimension or some different place, right? The wise man Solomon tells us in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 20 that all go to one place, all are from the dust, and to the dust all return. God created us from the dust. Genesis tells us this, right? We are created from the dust, and so when we die, we go back to the dust. But I'm encouraged that when you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, as Christians, man, as Seventh-day Adventist Christians or Christians in general, right? We believe that we will see Jesus again, right? God will restore us to life. He'll give us life again, and we will be without sin. And we will not be marred by sin and anymore. I shared with him Revelation chapter 21, actually, verse 4. It says, He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. That's Revelation chapter 21, verse 4, right? Revelation 21 verse 1 to 7, powerful passage. Read it all the time, man. It's not a fairy tale that we believe, right? People embrace this life and the fact that there is nothing else after we die. But we as Christians believe, as Seventh-day Adventist Christians, biblically, we believe that God will give us everything once again if we die. And we will be without sin. We will see loved ones again, right? As long as we keep on holding on to him. Just wanted to encourage you and to let you know that he'll never leave you nor forsake you, right? No matter what the situation is, no matter what the challenge is that you're facing or that you have faced, man, God is there to stand by your side. Unfortunate news that I got, but just wanted to share a quick thought on the whole idea of death. We'll talk a little bit more about it in some other posting. But right now, I just want you to know that when it comes to death, you don't have to fear it because Jesus conquered it. And because of that, we will see him again when he comes. God bless you. And remember, Only what you do for Christ will last.